Hello, we are at Home Depot again, and right now we are on the lookout for a skill saw because in order to actually like cut the wood that we have and make it into the blocks for the joists, we need a skill saw. So that's what we're up to, and then we're also going to get the insulation and the plywood that is going to be the subflooring, and with that we'll finish our floor and we'll officially be able to start our walls. So I'm not planning on making this like super duper long. We're just going to finish the floors quickly and then you'll get to see the walls go up. And I don't know exactly how we're gonna make everything happen, but you'll find out through the course of this video. So okay, Jesse, do you want to explain what you have in your arms?
So, we are looking at a huge Ryobi tool. I don't love the brand Ryobi, but it is the cheapest brand. So, it comes with 2 power drills, a circular saw, a sawzall, forgot what that thing is called, and a lamp, and a charger, a 1.5 amp, a battery, a 4 amp battery, and a tool bag. This was on sale. It used to be like $320, but for some reason it's on sale for $199. So,
yeah. So this is what we're gonna try to use for our insulation, and I know you guys were kind of yelling at us in the comments telling us we needed to insulate properly, but at this point this is just going to be the cheapest, easiest way to get some insulation, and then Jesse's going to actually crawl under later, like a few months down the line, and fully insulate it with like probably after winter, but he'll insulate it with like this type of rigid foam board and then put another layer of that to hold it in. But for now we're just gonna do 1 or 2 layers of this. So that's our insulation for now. Like, you hit the phone. And just like that, there goes our entire paychecks.
we got a couple of things today. Some things I'm pretty excited about. This blade is nasty. It is old, messed up. I've used it on drywall, carpet, you know, everything you can think of. So, I got a replacement blade, and there she is. Now, we're prepared to unbox. Oh. For a chance to win $10,000. You're right. Comes in this big fancy dancy tool bag. All put together for me and everything. Ooh. Instructions are for losers. Oh, we got a little flashlight. First, I'm actually going to find the batteries. That's pretty nice. That's a bright light. So, we got the power drill.
Oh, it has a flashlight. Okay, so we got a big flashlight. We got a power drill.
Pretty solid, pretty solid. That'll drill through some things. Little charger.
And we have 2 batteries.
2 batteries, yes.
Oh, there's the star of the show.
The main reason we're here, folks.
All right, the moment of truth.
I was planning on hand sawing everything, so this may look like a lame little saw that is kind of tiny, and I'll admit, isn't the most impressive.
But compared to what we've been using,
It's heavenly. It's heavenly.
tell me that's not an upgrade from this. Tonka is not impressed. Next up, we have that one, a sawzall.
It's got some decent power to it. And another thing I'm super excited about is the impact driver. This is going to make screw and screws so much nicer. I might actually have to test this baby out. Got my little Nordski bed in here.
Ooh.
Fits like a glove.
Okay, okay.
Oh, that was beautiful. I'm so happy about this purchase. And we also have this fast vibrating multi-tool that has all of the things we will need
For sanding?
Oh, different grits for sanding, cutting, small little things. Like these are really good for doorways. This is just a bunch of crazy good tools that I did not think I'd be getting today.
And here's our last tool.
Is this battery dead? Oh, it's on 0.
It just vibrates?
Yeah, you want to see it cut through something?
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Huh. Well, all in all, we are very, very pleased and excited to have this and to help make the whole building process so much easier. So this is going to help save us a lot of time and energy, and we're super excited. And on top of our new tools, we also got a staple gun.
Oh, it has a force meter.
A force meter?
Yeah, so if you want it to be a harder push, you do that, I guess, and that for not as hard push. We're going to be able to staple those on the joists
yeah.
with the staple gun, and we're going to do 2 layers. So
Yeah. So 2 layers of that over the joists, but before we put the plywood on. So Tonka found the most perfect place to lay. Okay, now we are putting the sideboards on. It has been so rainy out, and this isn't the most fun to work in these conditions, I will say. Beautiful. So we have this side done, and then part of that side done. We just need to cut one of these boards in like half, roughly, so that we could put it in that missing spot. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we bought the skill saw. Alrighty, now it is all kind of framed in on the sides here, and it is one big box that we are going to build our house on. And now we're just going to go through and also put some nails in these, so the screws, the nails, having both is probably better than having one, so yeah. And having these extra 2 nails in like every one of the joists will give it at least a little more support. So that's also what we're hoping for. I want to point out that this is going to be the front of our house, and I'm just really pleased that all of these like beautiful like yellow and white and purple wildflowers are just going to be surrounding the front of our house. Alrighty, there are now 2 nails in every single one of the joists on both sides, connecting the side pieces of wood. So
whenever we get the drill charged, I'm going to put a screw in every one because I can. Look at the little babies.
Aw, they're so cute.
Well, good morning. So I guess I should start things out by saying it rained, and for some reason it's still leaking. Last time I sealed this, it didn't fully seal before it got wet again. In other news, I was just about to go start working on the property since Kylie is actually going on a little fishing trip, and this guy decided to say hi. I think this is the mama with the babies, but I don't see the babies. Oh, no, there's a little ear of one. Anyways, I'm just gonna go sit in the front of the truck and maybe wait for them to wander off so that I could let the dogs out again. But you have been harassing me for too long, ma'am. She's walking around like it's her house. I mean, it is the woods. It is her house. But come on. All right. Well, I made it to the property. The moose is gone. But my next project is going to be blocking. I was originally going to do 2 rows of blocking, one on each side of this middle beam here, but I ended up deciding that if I just do the one bit of blocking, it's going to be a little bit cheaper, a little bit easier, less time consuming, and so I think it'll be just as good. End boards here, which serve to help it from rotating throughout the years, as well as putting blocking in the middle, staggering it over this middle beam, should be plenty of support. And then I think the next thing I'm planning on doing is probably putting the insulation bubble wrap foil over the double-sided foil bubble wrap. And yeah, I think I'm gonna get started. All right, so my first measurement will be 13 and I'd say a half. Did you say a half? I might go in between a half and 9/16, but we'll see. All right, first piece of blocking is gonna be going in, and I'm just gonna tack them for now with some screws, and then finish them off with nails a little later. Now, it doesn't matter too much if these end up being a little lower, but it does matter if they're a little higher, because that will raise the floor. So I generally just try to put them about a 1/16 of an inch lower than the actual joists, because it still offers the same support while having zero risk of actually floating. That's a piece of blocking right there. Alrighty, this is kind of what I got going right here. I ended up skipping one of the middle bits by accident, and so I came back and just filled it all in so that it would be nice and symmetrical. But you know, you got those 2 boards sticking out there. But yeah, blocking, staggering both ways, all the way up and down. And I'm thinking about maybe doing some extra blocking on the ends right there, since I have this whole board to work with. I'm probably going to just throw in blocking, you know, wherever I think it might help make it sturdy. But yeah, it's coming along and working kind of nice. I think my next step is probably the bubble foil, then plywood, and we get to continue with the walls here soon. So, I cannot find my regular blade. I realize that it is at my job, so I shall be using this scraper blade to cut. Alright, well, I know I've said alright 1,000 times already, but look at that. That's some mediocre insulation right there. And yes, I do understand the R value is going to be practically nothing, but it'll be something. And it won't just be wood straight onto the cold hard dirt. There will be 2 layers of this bubble foil wrap to make sure that it isn't going to be straight wood to ground and no insulation whatsoever. Like I said again, this is not the best method whatsoever in any way, shape, or form, but it's what I'm doing. Look at that. That is some foil insulation right there. That is ready for some plywood. I think my next step is to just go buy plywood now. I think I have come to the conclusion that I may need to get this subflooring. I was gonna go for the OSB, but it's just not gonna cut it, and it's gonna swell when it gets wet, and it's not gonna be the best, and I really don't want to have to spend $52 on each sheet of plywood, but this is pretty much all they got, so I think I'm gonna have to, yeah, spend $52.20 on 9 sheets of subflooring. I think I'm gonna just start with 4 and come back to it here on my next paycheck. All right, 4 sheets in.
Okay, Jesse's going to explain what happened.
So I did not account for the rim boards, which you saw me put on.
These.
Yeah, and those add about an extra 3 inches. On top of that, apparently Home Depot sells plywood with the tongue and groove, where when they sit in with each other, you don't get a full sheet of plywood. It's not a full 4 feet. So
Nope.
I have to figure out how to account for the difference of about 4 inches. And
Yep.
yeah, that's fun, but I'm not rebuilding this, so we're gonna make it work.
Well, hello. We are back out here again, and it has rained overnight, so we have to get rid of all of this water that is on top of our insulation and under our plywood. So that is what we're currently challenging ourselves with. Well, for the most part, we've wiped all of the moisture off of this, and what we don't wipe up is probably going to eventually evaporate when we have our fireplace and our heating and everything. So Jesse says it's not that big of a deal. Anyways, so we're putting the wood on now. Okay, next piece on, and the way it works is one of them has this little lip, and then the other one has like an indentation in there, and it kind of tongue and groove goes in each other. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's going in.
Yeah, but this side needs to be pressed too, so you can press and keep pressing.
Oh, I see.
It needs to slowly wedge in.
Gotcha. It's going. Not working very well. I feel like this part needs to come up higher.
Yeah, let's try that.
Bad plywood. One corner locked in. Okay, try it now. It's very wet. Okay, so we've removed the strip of plywood, and right now what we're doing is kind of going through and like clearing out this strip all the way down the middle so that we can hopefully make them slide together a bit better. Round 2 of putting the plywood together. Oh yeah, I could pull it up a little more even. Okay. Oh yay! It's in! We finally got it together for the most part. The crack is like almost fully formed together, so we're gonna hammer it in so it's like touching, like on the end right there. Nice. Oh, if you hammer it on this side, I think I can get it to go in. He's just kind of carving out the interior so that it'll fit together a little bit better.
They won't be going. Wait.
I could probably fix the camera. There, just leave it there. Oh yeah, we got it. Oh, that went in. Yes. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, hi. Hello. It's a puppy party. Alrighty, we are on our way to Home Depot to go and get the rest of our plywood. Well, Home Depot actually closes at 8 p.m. on Sundays, and today's Sunday. So, we're back at home. We did not get any wood. We're just gonna see what else we can do and then get the rest of the wood tomorrow and continue building. So for the first time, I'll actually be able to use that broom that we got on our way to Alaska. And I'm really excited because this is the first time I've ever used it. So I figure I'll show you. Oh, here she is. Ooh. Ah. Okay, let's test her out. All right, explain what you're doing right now.
Well, I'm filling up the chalk line with chalk so that I can make a line on the plywood that I need to cut.
Yep, because if you haven't noticed, right here we have a little strip that is not covered in plywood.
I have to watch your step. Can you get that up?
See, I told you this $100 broom would come in handy.
Now, I gotta measure what I'm cutting. One 5/8.
So it's 4 5/8 all the way through?
Yep, I was just double checking because.
Why not?
Can you snap your end?
And just like that, we have our line across, and now we should be able to cut.
When it gets closer to there, I want you to be in the middle to just be able to hold it up.
Okay.
That's our piece. Let's see.
Ooh. There.
I might need to get the hammer in the...
Yeah, that might be the case. Hi, Tonka. Oh, that actually looks really nice. Beautiful. Well, hello, Rue. How's it going for you, Miss Rue? You good girl. Alrighty, and just like that, half of our floor is already done. So we'll pick back up tomorrow. Howdy, we are back. It is day 2 of this, I guess, floor process. And yeah, we're getting the other half done right now. So, yeah. Nah, your toes are going in the video. Ooh, there they are.
Stop the piggy recording.
Thumbnail question mark? Right now we are still just really struggling to make like the tongue and groove thing fit in the middle there. Yeah, no, the issue is she's in there, but then this happens. And then it's like almost impossible to... Nice. It's in.
All the way?
All the way.
Oh yeah. Set it down whenever you like.
Okay. Good.
Good.
Ooh. Oh no, there's a spider.
That's a big spider.
Oh, he's a fast spider too. He just went under the wood. He is...
Permanent resident.
Now we gotta charge him some sort of rent. Something you did had it fitting in nicely. Okay, okay? Wait, it's really in. It's really in. Okay, it stayed in. Oh, line it up right here? Okay. Crazy! She wants to help us build, but she doesn't know how. Poor Rue. Yeah, no, it's coming together.
We'll take it.
Rue, no!
Sit out in the rain.
Rue. Well, that is just about the whole floor. The only thing we have is this tiny little strip left to cover. And other than that, it's done. Although the dogs are being especially needy right now, so it's taking longer than it should. But look how happy she is. She's so happy. Okay, and now we're gonna make that little guy out of this piece of plywood. So here we go again. Okay, you're good. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful, beautiful blue line. And then it should hammer right in. Oh yeah. Oh no! Okay, perfect. All is well again. Nice. Beautiful. Closing up that crack. Well, our floor is complete, so we're gonna lie here and enjoy it all for a little while.